Good morning, world. This is the Life Motivation. We are the entrepreneurs. We are the ones that come in here each day to give you love, knowledge, tips, tricks, everything to inspire you to bring your life into the next direction that you want it to be in. Today's message I want to talk about is focus. What are you focusing on? What are you focusing on first thing in the morning of how you want your life and your day to unfold? Because if you're not giving it that focus in the very beginning of the day, then your day will go what I call willy-nilly. You're just going to be living life and just whatever happens, happens. Okay, cool, I'm flowing with life. Flowing with life and understanding of why you're flowing with life or how you're flowing with life is two different things. Flowing down a river with no objective of where you're going to end up is one thing. But if you flow down that river of life, knowing where you want your stopping points to be, knowing where your milestones are at, and knowing what accomplishments that you're going for is something that you focus on. Because we learned how to set goals, things that I didn't actually grasp or harness or learn when I was in high school or out of high school. It took me almost 40-something years to figure out how important setting those goals, writing those goals down, giving the better intentions to my life of where I want it to go, living year to year. All right, cool. What are you accomplishing for that year? But what is your bigger vision for that 3 years or that 5 years that you're heading towards? That's what we want everybody to understand is you're focusing on a bigger vision of your life, a 40,000-foot view from the top down looking at it, just like a puzzle. You're putting these pieces together little by little of your life. But I want you to understand you are the master with that paintbrush and you are painting each one of those puzzle pieces. Each puzzle piece that you're putting together is part of your life. It is a journey that you're going through within life. So you're painting that piece as you're living that day. And at the end of the day, you can put that puzzle piece onto your board. And that way it is now connected, completed, and done. Now tomorrow when you get up, guess what? You have a new puzzle piece to draw on, to color, to paint on, whatever you want. Because it is your chapter, your life, your journey, and you are the one that's unfolding all of this with the thought processes that you give to yourself. Those thought processes are something that is very important first thing in the morning. How do you feel? How do you want to feel at the end of the day? What do you want to accomplish today? Because you know what you have to accomplish. What are your goals or your priorities that are at the top of the list that you need to knock off? Do you have to do that entire list today? No. Will you get them all completed? No. All we need you to do is take one step at a time and head towards accomplishing that first priority. Then when it's done, write it off. Now you're going to start heading your life and your thought process towards that second goal or that priority. And you're going to write it off. And then when you get your 3 priorities done, if you move on to your goal list, kudos to you. But if you don't and you say, you know what, I've accomplished my top 3 priorities on my list that I need to do today, let's go enjoy the rest of the day. Let's go get us some ice cream. Let's go sit by the beach and walk in the sand. Let's go contemplate some more stuff of what we want to visualize for our life and the way that we want it to go. With that visualization, with that focus, with that determination that you're getting up to every day. Because with that determination is what will move your life. If you're not determined today, guess what? Your life will be the same way tomorrow and by the end of the day. But if you're determined for something and you want something to happen today, then guess what? You're going to get up and put all your activities, all your thoughts, everything to it and make it happen. For those of you that have been planning vacations, because your kids are now summer school, if I'm not mistaken. My kids are out of school, so I just see y'all. So I think, I hear everybody, hey, summer, yay, cool. So all of y'all that are planning days for your children now, why don't you sit down with them in the afternoons and say, hey, tomorrow's a new day. What do we want to do? Where do we want to go? Who do we want to go visit? Get out. Don't spend every day in the house so the kids can sit there behind an Xbox that's, not giving them true direction for the day. Take them to the beach. Take them to a state park and go walking around. Make a picnic a basket. Grab the bikes, throw them in the back of the truck. Go to the park. Go spend the day with the kids and enjoying every moment. There's always little festivals going on in different neighborhoods. We live in the South, and they wanted to find any shape and form and fashion to have a festival. We have Mayhaw Festival. We have the Railroad Train Festival. We have the Rice Festivals. We have, you name it, they're all over the place. So guess what? That could be a day that you could go and take the kids and enjoy. But most people say, well, I'm stuck. I don't have that kind of money to go just spend the kids, you know, and do this, that, and the other. Awesome. The park is open for free. The beach is open for free. Didn't cost you nothing to go swimming, you know, to go playing at the beach with a sand bucket or a Tupperware bowl and a wooden spoon. You know, oh, it's raining at our house. Good. Go play in the rain. Get them a Tupperware bowl again and a wooden spoon. Tell them go play in a mud hole. I remember those days, you know. When Mom was tired of us being in the house because it was raining outside, she would put on our swimsuits or tell us to put on our swimsuits. Go play. What? We can go play in the mud puddles? Yes. Go play. Go have fun. Go enjoy life. And that's all my mom has ever taught me through everything that I have done, even when I was starting my work career life. Do what makes you happy, she would always say. And if you get to a job location and you're unhappy with it, then start doing what you need to do with inside your head and in your mind and in your body. Then start looking for something different, but don't leave this until you have something else to go to. As long as it's making you happy, then do it. And that's all I want for everybody that comes in here and sees these messages that we talk about every day. You're giving focus of happiness to your life. You're giving focus of love to your life. And you're giving focus of your outcome that you want for this life, the emotions that you're going to feel for everything that you're doing. Because those emotions right there is what will bring the better outcome for your life. Having fun with everything that you're doing on a day-to-day basis, that's what we want. Having the smiles in the power, you know, Shannon does it every day. Gives us the power of affirmations every day. So guess what I do in the morning times? I write my own just as well. Words that I give to myself every day. Because if I don't put them in my journal, then what's going to happen? You know, I'm just living willy-nilly for today. But I get up and I give affirmations in my journal. You know, and this morning it was, I am, full of love, full of smiles, full of happiness, full of excitement, full of joy, full of everything that I need to make me a better person today. Short and sweet and simple. Doesn't have to be overcomplicated when we're asking you to do affirmations for yourself. You do not have to write a book. You do not have to write paragraph after paragraph just on affirmations. A few lines will make you feel better within inside. Just a few lines of you saying those words to yourself as you're writing them will give you better focus on what you want within your life and where you're going. And that's all we're asking for everyone, is to give that focus, give that joy, give that love to you first thing in the morning time before you get out of bed. Because we talking to clients yesterday, and you know, he was saying that he wanted out of this career and wanted this, wanted that. And I said, awesome. How do you start your morning? He's like, what do you mean? I said, did you start your morning with the intentions of what you wanted to accomplish today and what you want to move towards? He's like, I've never heard of that. This guy is 56 years old, right? People have never truly understand and harnessed or grasped the understanding and the power of writing affirmations to yourself, writing out a goal list for yourself, where you want your day to go, what you want to accomplish, where you want your week to go to accomplish, where you want your 30 days to go and accomplish, your 60, 90. Are y'all getting the grasp of this? You know, so we want to continuously be evolving with our goals and our journeys and our places of where we're going, because we are the co-creators on this earth that are bringing the new visions, the new thoughts, the new processes to this world. We are the ones that are giving the new perspective to life, giving people the new words to themselves that they've never even heard before. I love you. Yes. And that is a few simple words right there that we have found many have never even told themselves. That right there is power, guys. If you don't love yourself, and if you can't get up and say, I love you, you're a handsome son of a bitch, then something's wrong with you. Because I know I'm handsome and I'm good looking and I feel good every day. And I'm going to get up and I'm going to make sure that I tell myself that every day. Why? Because it makes me feel good in everything that I do. Did you put on and get up and go to the mirror today and was like, oh man, you ugly? No, I have never seen one person go to the mirror and say that you ugly. No, because we all know what we feel inside about ourselves. So going to that mirror is a powerful thing. Speaking to those demons that are inside of you, giving you that self-doubt and giving you those words of lack within your own self, guess what? You can tell those demons to take a hike, because you don't need them within your life anymore, because you know how handsome you are, how beautiful you are, and how good looking you are, how smart you are, how wise you are. how much knowledge you have within inside that head, how much skill that you have within inside this physical body to be able to take care of things. Those are power words. Those are affirmation words right there in itself that you give to yourself every day. And with that energy and with that focus, then guess what? Your life and you are unstoppable. It's called unlimited. You are unlimited addition. No one else is like you. No one else has your fingerprints. No one else has your thought processes. No one else knows your dreams and desires but you. So you are unlimited in the directions that you want to bring you and your life. So get up every day and do that. Bring yourself to that better vision, that better version of you. And with that right there, your day will flow, your life will flow, and things will start changing. Because you do this for a 30-day period, guess what? You're going to want to do it for another 30 days because of the feelings, because of the excitement, because of the emotions that you had within this 30 days of things that have shifted within your life within a short period of time for the things that you have done to you. So you're going to want some more of it for another 30. And then after that 30, guess what? You're going to want another 30. And then guess what? I'm going to tell you to keep doing it for the rest of your life. 365 days is just 1 year. We have an entire lifetime that no one knows exactly when we are to expire. If we did, how would life truly be? Everybody would be in that strive of, I don't give a F, if they knew when their last day was. Your mindset would completely change if you knew that in 2 weeks, I'm expiring. So who cares, right? That would be your mindset. I don't care. Whatever happens, happens. It doesn't matter to me, But we want you to know that none of us know the time to expire. So all we're asking you to do is have happiness, smiles, love, and joy within your life. Life. To the end. Will you have situations come up and want to bring you down? Yes, but you're learning how to harness those negativities and stop them so you don't have to feel those emotions. You're stopping the things that are happening within your life. Yes, you will lose people. Yes, we will have friends and family members that will pass away, and we didn't want to lose them in that time frame. But guess what? It was their time to go. Their time to go and create something more in the heavenly worlds. We are here still now, so just remember the memories that you had with that person. They're still in your brain and in your heart. They're still always with you, even when they leave. So take those energies, take those happy thoughts, take the energy that you grabbed from them during that time frame while they were here, and harness that energy and say, you know what? I learned all this from my best friend, or I learned all this from my mother, or I learned all this from my father. May not be here today, but yet I learned a lot of things from them. Is my life mentor that I lost about 7 years ago. He was the one that introduced me to the whole different realm of frequencies, vibrations, thought processes, focusing, setting goals, moving the attentions to manifest the things that we want within our life. Do I miss him today? Yes. But guess what? I still get to talk to him every day because of the things that he taught me and questions that I have within me. And then sometimes I have to sit back and say, all right, Jim, give me a little bit of guidance on where I need to go with this. I understand that those words are in my head that you gave me. Let me unlock those words. So that's what happens. I spoke. Words were finally, they were there. They've been there the whole time. But sometimes we need to open up those filing cabinets within our own head, pull out that file of that memory and look back and say, you know what? Hey, this is what I needed to do. Boom, put it back in the filing cabinet, slide it back in. Move your life in that direction. People and memories are always with you. What are we doing here each day? We're coming to do these life motivations in the morning time, because I know even after I pass within this lifetime that these videos will still be able to assist others. These videos will be able to be my life legacy. They want to, how do you become a legacy? Do you write a book, write a song, or you do some motivational videos? Those videos right there are power. The music that you write down for a song could be power within that music that could shift somebody's life. Little things like that we do every day. I'm going to live eternally from here on after, even the day when I die. Because I get up and I give focus and energy to everything that I'm doing now, thanking my mentor 7 years ago that is not here with us. But I thank him every day because it was his energy and it was his ideas and his thought processes that brought me to a better version of me, showing me how to unlock and write those goals and how to have those visions. And that's all we're asking you to do. I'm passing on free knowledge right here for you to be able to shift your life into a whole different direction. If you stay with it and stay dedicated and determined, that's the biggest part. If you're truly determined to shift something within your life, then you will make it happen. If you're doing it because somebody else says you need to, then you're not going to make it happen. You're just doing it because that person said, well, this person said I need to do this or that. What do you need to do for you? You need to figure it out. All you have to do is get up and give yourself the focus and the energy every day. Then you'll move your life into a whole different direction. Simple, easy. It is a great day. Have a great day. Brother Julio, you got anything on that?
I think Thomas, something that you were saying without saying it is that we have the capabilities to start our day off in victory. From the position like I win, I can achieve anything that I want to. Like there's no limit to the possibilities of what we can and cannot do. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there's an extent to that. We can't fly. There's certain things, fictitiously. I mean, we're not talking about fiction here, science fiction. We're just talking about reality. But you can start your day off with victory, man. You have the victory already. And you can take yourself from wherever you're at, wherever, if you feel like you're in darkness, you feel like you're in depression, you feel like you're confused, or, you're searching for direction, or you're not really knowing which way to go and what to do and how to straighten out life. I mean, wow, Thomas, you said, I don't know the gentleman's name, and that's fine, and that's okay. It's not important, but he's 55 years old and never had heard the concept of starting his day off in that way. That's amazing. And I'm through practicing positivity, I've been meeting a lot of individuals that it's almost like foreign to them. What do you mean the law of attraction? What do you mean affirmations? And me sitting there and breaking it down, like, I am astonished by how many people aren't even aware of it. So it's a great tool that you can use. But I mean, we talk about it, Thomas, how whether the exact number is 4 million or 40 million sperm cells or whatever, we were the one that could, you know, we were that chugga chugga. Yes, you can. Chugga chugga, chugga chugga. You know what I'm saying? We made it to the top of the mountain and we came out winners. And everybody else fell off, So we have victory in our everyday life. Why? Because we're here. You're not made to just exist. There so many people wake up with feeling defeated, wake up feeling with the weight of the world on their shoulders, overwhelmed and mental thought, overwhelmed with stress, with anxiety, with pain. And don't get me wrong, I mean, we all go through stuff, so nobody's judging here, but you don't have to live life from the standpoint of the willy-nilly, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Of saying, hey, I'm just gonna go with the flow, however life leads me, and whatever. And I guess I'm stuck in this job forever, or I guess my life is gonna be this way forever. Like, you can, and it's the summertime. Take your family out. Like, today is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. That's a word to grab onto. That's a word to attract to. That's something to gravitate to. That's something to stand on. If you're alive today, then you're freaking blessed. It ain't got nothing to do with religion. If you're alive today, then hey, you've been gifted with another day. So yeah, I agree with you. Take your family out. Enjoy the sun, enjoy the weather if you're able to. If you're in the workplace, hey, it is what it is. But when you have a moment, go ahead and soak it up. Stop, reflect. Start your morning off. Start your day off correctly. When you first opened up, Thomas, I kind of started smiling and laughing a little bit, because I woke up and instead of putting my feet off of the bed, I laid there in bed and I threw the blankets off of me this morning. And I start my morning very similar, but this morning was just slightly different. And I just started to speak affirmations immediately out of waking up. And it was weird. I mean, I was like, I normally don't do this, but I like this. This is good. So normally I'll practice it after I've woken up, after I pray, or, I'll just speak positivity over myself. Hey, I'm going to have a good day, making proclamations in the spirit and the atmosphere, letting the universe know, hey, it's going to be a good day, a great day. I'm going to succeed at this. I'm going to have great conversations. What I'm saying? I'm going to have great encounters with people. People are going to be impacted by my love, by the spirit that I carry, by my smile, by how I greet them. I mean, there's simplicity in affirmations, but I think maybe that's why I woke up feeling a sense of victory myself, because I woke up and it was kind of like, let me speak these words over, you know. Thomas, you spoke about it a second ago too, as far, you didn't use this specific word, but like meditation, what is meditation to you? We're not talking about a kumbaya. No, we're not talking about that. Talking about literally meditating on something, thinking about something, dwelling on it, breaking it down. What does it mean to you to have a vision? What does it mean for you to have victory? What does it mean for you to have freedom of the mind, freedom of the heart, freedom of the spirit? What does it mean to have financial freedom? What does it mean to not be depressed? Some people have been depressed for 20 years and they're like, I don't even know what it's like not to feel this darkness. I don't even know I don't remember what it feels like to not, be stressed or not feel this burden or this weight or this heaviness upon my shoulders. The reality of it is you don't have to stay there. There's a way out, guys, and it all starts with you tapping into yourself, you lifting your hands and saying, hey, you know what, universe, I'm tired of feeling this way. I no longer want to be depressed. I want to be happy, and you proclaim that and you go, okay, and then you start to meditate. Well, what's it going to take in order for me to be happy? Is it about monetary things? No, a lot of us, these things are good. We enjoy them because they enhance our quality of living or our experience of living, but we don't need them. No. What do we need? Our loved ones and all those things that Thomas states: food, water, air, a roof over our heads, like the bare minimum basics. It's not about, don't get me wrong, we would love to all be, multi-billionaires, millionaires, whatever, and just doing life or whatever, but after that, there has to be more in the inside. There has to be more in your spirit, in your persona, and who you are, and people have, oh gosh, there's such a great dire need out there, Thomas, and you know it, man. I love conversating. Guys, I love what we do. I love this morning. I love our mornings every single day because we have an opportunity. Like, there's such a great need. People are lost in life, and they're searching for direction. They're searching for light. They're searching for a light at the end of the tunnel. They're searching for hope. That's what I've learned in the last few months of my life. Ooh, I got goosebumps all over my body right now. But like, that's what I've learned. Like, there's so many people that are in just dire need. They're searching for hope. They're searching for a beacon of light. They're searching for a voice, man. Somebody to give them hope, to say, hey, there's more, because some of them don't know where to turn. This guy is 50 something years old and had never heard what Thomas had presented to him, as far as just waking up and proclaiming, affirmations over yourself and what you want, how you want your day to go, just your day, not your entire life, but your day. It starts off in that small moment, so if I could leave you guys with anything, it's just about, starting your day off in victory. Why would I start my day off in victory, Julio? I don't feel like it. Well, it's not about your feeling. Can I tell you that there's times when your feelings will mislead you? Can I tell you that there's times when your heart will mislead you? You have to will yourself to do great things sometimes. You have to say, you know what, I'm in this funk and I need to get out of this funk that I've been in. I need to get out of this state of depression. I need to get out of this state of the lacking, or I don't have, or life is always going to be miserable, or I'm stuck in this hole, or whatever the case is. You don't have to be there. You don't have to be there. And there's freedom of the mind. Even if you're locked up physically, let's just say hypothetically, anybody, there's people that might not have access to something like this, watch it if they were locked up. But let's say, for example, you were locked up physically, then you would still have the capability of freedom of your mind to take your mind someplace else, and gain ground from here. Then it can come here. And then who's to say it will not come out here in reality, and outside of your body, outside of who you are as a person. It's a state of mind, man. So you can gain ground every single day. You can start your day off. You can start your week off. You can start, hey, we're still at the beginning of the month. We're only on the second day. You can start this month off. It's okay. One day went by. It's not too late. You can start today, sir, ma'am. You know what I'm saying? Start today and say, you know what? Julio's right. I'm not gonna be depressed today. I'm gonna proclaim greatness. I'm going to have a good day. I'm going to go to work and I'm going to make my coffee and I'm going to have a great conversation with brother so-and-so or you know, or Bob or Tom or Jeff or Sarah or whoever the person is. You know, that person who always has a bad attitude at the office. Guess what? I'm gonna walk to them. I'm gonna walk up to them today. I'm gonna shake their hand. I'm gonna pat them on the back and say, "Hey, good morning to you." And I'm gonna smile at them with the biggest smile that they've ever seen in their entire life. That they're gonna be stunned by my response. They're gonna be stunned by my reaction and how I greeted them. That they're gonna be taken back, and it's gonna throw them off for their entire day. And they're gonna go, "Man, wait a second. You know, Thomas he's extra happy today. I don't know what's up with him. Maybe." And then you do that 2 days in a row, and the third day they're gonna be like, "Why are you so happy?" And then boom, you have an opportunity to tell them and maybe even change their life, spark something up in them, spark something up in their mind and their heart, you know, and the spirit that they carry. And you change the entire outcome and the atmosphere of your workplace environments through something so simple as that, you know. So start your day off in victory, man. You know, Shannon, you do great affirmations. That's fantastic. But I'm with Thomas, man. I'm with Thomas. It's so important that you gravitate towards this idea yourself and practice it yourself, because all we could do is tell you our lives, our hearts, you know, what we're going through, what we've been through, how we got to the position where we're at, which is great. So you can take all of those tools. But if we're giving you all of these tools, you have to use them for your own life. You have to use them to gain ground in your own day, for your own family, for your own finances, for your own thoughts, for your own practices on a daily basis. That's what I mean when I say heavy lifting. You know, you have to do that yourself, guys, and that's what it is. And some people don't necessarily have the willpower, you know, to do it. But when you practice it, Thomas he gave you guys a big nugget, and he said, "Hey, you're going to practice this for the first 30 days. And then after that, you're going to want 30 days more. And after 30 days more, because once it becomes a habit, guys, once you begin to, if you practice it within a few days, you'll notice a difference in the atmosphere. You'll notice a difference in the spirit. You'll notice a difference in how you carry yourself. You'll notice a difference in how you're thinking, how you're processing, how you look at people, how you look at situations, and you're going to know, wait a second. I normally don't react this way. I like the way this positive thing works. You're going to notice something. You're going to go, wait a second. These guys might be onto something. You know, and that's all it is. It's not, we're not practicing anything magical, guys. We're willing ourselves for greatness, willing ourselves for more, for opportunity, for love, for relationship, for conversation, for the opportunity to impact somebody else's life and show them that there is light at the end of the tunnel, that there is a way out, that you don't have to stay in darkness, you know, that you can get out of that frame of mind and that thinking, you know, of lack or whatever the case is, man. There's more out there for you, person, whoever you are watching this, man. There's more out there for you, but it starts in here. You know, it starts with making a connection, you know, tapping into your source, your source. So
No, I was just turning my mic back on, brother. Go ahead. But
you know, it was loud. That's why I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe he wants me to shut up. You know, but yeah, that's all it is, guys, man. It's about you tapping in, man. Once you do that, man, and you can will yourself to do great things, guys. You know, we have unlimited, and I mean unlimited potential within us all. Each and every one of us, man. We have even the person in our group, the person here this morning who we would all reference as, hey, you got it all together, or, you know, you're crossing all your T's, you're crossing all your I's, you know, let's just say, hey, the host, let's use Thomas as an example. Thomas has yet to tap into his full potential. And he does it every single day, and he practices what he's practicing every single day because he's tapping into it, because he knows he wants more, because he knows that his cup, it might be full, but it's running over, and it's going to spill over into my cup. It's going to spill into Shannon's cup. It's going to spill into Roger's cup. It's going to spill into your cup, person. You know why? He's tapping into his potential every single day, growing more and more and more. He references mentor. Why? Why do he reference his mentor? Well, for a number of reasons, because he gave him great leadership. He gave him great guidance. He gave him, you know, like the tools needed for this. And so I've had private conversations with Thomas where he says, hey, you know, where would I be if I had started this earlier? Think about that. That's a big concept. This might be a lot bigger than what it is right now and today. Now, we can't go back and change anything, but it just shows the potential, you know? Like, let's use a mustard seed. I love the example of a mustard seed. It looks like a speck. If you guys have never seen a mustard seed, it literally looks like a freaking speck. Right. It looks like something underneath your nail. Exactly, Thomas. But the moment that you plant it and you start watering that thing, can I tell you that a mustard seed grows to be one of the biggest, freaking humongous, like strongest trees here on planet Earth? But it's a speck. It starts off with something so small, so minute. So what's that small thing that you could start off today? That if you water it, if you nurture it, if you tap into the potential of what it has, what could it grow to? What are the possibilities that lie within you? What is that potential that is in you, man? And we're just trying to water it. We're just trying to give you a little sunlight, baby. We're just trying to give you the proper atmosphere so you can grow, person. I love y'all, man. That's all I got to say.
That's it. Love and appreciation on those words and those powers. You know, the voices that we bring out in here each morning, when we speak, this is a structured meeting, yes, but we're bringing out information that is assisting you for you to have a better day, to give you a little bit better knowledge of something that you could put in an application into your life to shift it into that different little direction of where it was been going. Just those few little tips that we're giving you now of starting your day before you get out of bed, going to the mirror, fighting the demons, going and making sure that you're nourishing your body, this temple, with the good food, the nourishments, the water, the hydrate, everything. And you're starting with the mind too. So you're getting that balance of your mind, body, and spirit. When you get that in full control right there and you're understanding what's going on, then now when you go out into the world of reality, that now time-space reality that we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis, you will be able to handle it a little bit better. You'll be able to understand the other people's voices that aren't paying your bills don't matter. Those that think that you're doing something crazy, it's okay. You know, it is your life. You're moving it in your direction, the direction that's making you to be a better person, a better version each and every day. Betterness within inside of you, for sure. So we're going to wrap this baby up this morning with some power affirmations from Miss Shannon. She comes in here every day and gives us to us. And like we said before, start writing your own. Start giving yourself some of those words in the morning time before you get started. There you go, Sherry. That's nice. You know, it's the little things that you're doing like that that is shifting your mindset and is helping and assisting you. You know, everything that we say in here each day, these are words and things that we have done in our life. You can either add it to yours or add a little practice to yours a little bit if you want, and roll with it and see how it works for you. We just know it has been working for us, and that's what we come in here each morning to pass out, is to pass out different tips and tricks and knowledge of things that we're doing that has assisted us to bring us to that different realm of life, that different thinking process, that new perspective, to be able to build our businesses even bigger, to be able to have that bigger mindset and our dreams and knowing that we're not too scared to chase after them anymore. Many dreams, people have been too scared to chase after some of their dreams. But guess what? If you're dreaming it, why are you scared? Because it's already within you. So now go after it, make it happen. You know, you want a big, large corporation business, then go build a big, large corporation business. If you want a mom and pop store, go build a mom and pop store. If you want to start doing something different within your job career, then what training do you need to go get to move you and elevate you? No one else. You're elevating your life each day. And that's all we're doing in here is we're elevating our life to that next level of what we have to handle today. We all have different situations. No situations are the same within this group or within this, whoever is watching all this. You have those situations that you're dealing with. Now we're giving you a different thought process, a different perspective to be able to look at those situations and know that they are not problems and you can have the solution for them. You have to open up and you have the solution for everything that's going on within your life. If you stop, harnessing, listen to it, evaluate it, focus on it, and then guess what? You can move your life into a whole different direction no matter what situation has showed up. Period. You know? Because that's what we're working on within here each day. You're working on you. You want this person, you want you to be this person within a 30-day period, then what do you need to do with you each day to make you that happy person, have that good emotions, have those good feelings? Well, in the morning times, we started with telling ourselves we love us. We keep saying that in here every day. That right there will kickstart your day into a whole different direction. Just by those simple little words. Hey, I love you. The guy in the mirror I'm talking to this morning while I'm brushing my teeth. Hey, I love you, guy. You're sweet. You're handsome. I love you. Simple little things that made me smile, made me laugh, and now I see smiles on faces in here. That's all we're wanting everyone to do, is to walk out of that house, to go into that reality of life with a smile on your face, with love in your heart, and knowing that you can be that unlimited version today and go after everything that you're truly desiring. It's all up to you. It's a story that you're telling yourself.
You hit on something that I'm not even gonna lie, it hit home, and it's something that every time I hear one of my mentors or one of my peers or anybody say it, it definitely puts things in perspective. And you didn't say it on this tip, you said it on your intro. If you had 2 weeks to live, guys, or if you had a week to live or 3 days to live, how would you live out the next few days of your life? What would you do? What would you not do? I think that's a good question though. What would you not do? You know, think about how many things pull at us and tug at us and take our attention away from things that are important, things that are intentional in our lives. You know, how would you live your life out if you knew you only had two weeks to live? You know, 2 days to live, whatever the case is. Like that's an awesome, like that's a big question. You know, like that. If that doesn't put your life into perspective based off of importance and priorities and the things that really matter, I don't know what will.
That's right. All right. So we're going to send this over to Miss Shannon to get us wrapped up this morning. I know y'all's time is valuable and y'all have things and places to go and people to see and cats to kick and dogs to pet. So it's all good. No, I'm just joking with you, Shannon. She's got some big fat cats, guys. I'm telling you, she trips over them things because they don't move. 85-pound cat. Come on now. Whew, it's bigger than my dog. Yeah, it's crazy. So, Miss Shannon, go ahead and wrap us up this morning with some good affirmations.
Morning, everybody. I can and I will. I move on. I don't waste time in the past or feeling sorry for myself. I stay in control. I don't give away my power. I embrace change and welcome challenges. I have the strength to face the challenges before me. No matter what obstacles come across my path, today I overcome them with renewed inner strength. My future will be a reflection of me, the work I put in, no one else.
The work I put in. Power right there. The work I put in. Love it. Love and appreciate everything that y'all do. The day is yours. Go out and make the best of it and everything that you're doing. Put smiles to it, laughter to it, you name it. Put the love to it, and then watch your life start shifting around, guys. We love and appreciate y'all. We will see y'all tomorrow.